everybody and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while since I've said those words, and that's because I took like a 3-year break off from YouTube. That was during the time where I graduated high school and started college, so I've been a little busy, but I'm starting another video now. There's no saying that I'm gonna be able to keep up with this in college because I have a lot of things to do and not a lot of time. My tennis season is starting this spring, so I'm gonna be at a lot of matches. But anyway, I decided that for this vlog I will be reading a very popular book that's been blowing up everywhere. I wanted to get it on video because I feel like I'm really gonna like it. And I always like looking back on some of my videos because it brings me back to that time and how I was feeling about the book, so I just like doing that. And I really just want to document my time reading this book. So that book is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I started this yesterday, but I only got 2 chapters in, so I technically didn't even start it. And I don't really have an opinion yet. But from what I can tell, I like the writing, which is always a plus. And yeah, so those are my plans for today. Is just read this and update you guys. I don't know how many days it's gonna take me to read this. Hopefully not too many because I go back to school like next week and I'm not gonna have a ton of time to read, so I'll definitely get it done this week at some point. I've already read 4 books this year so far, so we're already off to a good start. Anyway, let's just get on with the rest of the video then and start reading. Okay, so it is around 5 15 currently, and I just hit myself. I'm on page 110 of Powerless. I took a little break to spend time with my brother. I realized I never told you guys what this book was about, and from what I've gathered so far is it's sort of reminiscent of the Hunger Games. There's like this big trial or games that a certain amount of teenagers are basically chosen to compete in, and usually the children who compete have like powers, and the people who don't have powers are called ordinaries, and they're basically executed. So you really don't want to be an ordinary, but our main character Peyton is, and she's basically hid that her entire life, calling herself a psychic and just like getting away with it by like looking at small hints about a person that gives them away when she's asked to prove it. And then Kai, our other main character, sorry, it's like storming outside, which is lovely, but it's very loud against the windows. Anyway, Kai is one of the crown princes in the kingdom, and his power is that he can basically control other powers from other people. Anywho, the way that Peyton is selected to get chosen in these like trials is because she saves Kai's life, and I believe this is all on the flap of the book, or like the summary, so it's not really spoilery in any way, at least I hope not. But yeah, anyway, I'm really enjoying it. It's fun, it's fast paced. I haven't hit that like favorite level where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the best book I've ever read. I haven't gotten that far yet, but their bantering has just begun, so I'm excited to see it continue. I am going to crack open a Red Bull. Don't judge me. It's the strawberry apricot version because I am getting tired and I want to continue reading, so I don't want to fall asleep. It's also very dark, and I hate in the winter when it gets dark so early. Like, I like the light, and the darkness makes me tired, so caffeine is essential in these circumstances. So that is my update for now. Hopefully I will talk to you guys later. Alright, so it's the next day, and I didn't update you guys about Powerless anymore yesterday. That's because I stayed up like until 1, I think, reading because I could not put the book down. Yes, I'm getting to the point where I see the hype. She's getting good. So yesterday I got to page 265, and I haven't read a ton today. It's almost 4 o'clock, but that's only because I went to see Wonka today in the movie theaters. So that kind of took away a lot of my time. But I have read up to page 276, and it's good. I almost cried in the car with my father in there, but I refrained. But anyway, yeah, my update is just I'm really enjoying this book now, and I'm very excited to keep reading. I think I'm gonna finish it today. Like, nothing is stopping me. I am getting together with a friend tomorrow, so I definitely want to finish this before then. So it's like 3:35. I have the rest of the day to do nothing, so I'm gonna read. So yeah, those are the plans. Okay guys, so it's like 11:45, so I have to be a little bit quieter because my parents are right next door and they go to bed, so they're sleeping. So sorry with my whispered tones. I just wanted to update you guys one more time before tomorrow and when I finish this, because I'm in the last 100 pages in the home stretch, and I just ended on a chapter where I feel like it's gonna pick up very soon, like probably the next chapter. I'm very excited to keep reading. I'm loving this book. I haven't been able to put it down. I'm scared and I'm stressed, but I'm also excited. I just know things are gonna go bad at some point, and I'm scared. Anyway, yeah, so tonight the plan is to finish this. I'm gonna stay up probably around 1 or 2, I'm thinking, because I'm not the fastest reader in the world, even though I go through books quickly. It still takes me a little bit to get through. So that's my estimate. I'll like update you guys tomorrow, but I'm not getting together with my friend until later in the day, so I like have time to sleep in if need be. So yeah, I'm scared, but I am very much enjoying this book. I'm like giggling and laughing because something's just happened, and there's a trope in here, like not only the one bed trope, but like nightmare trope, if you know what I'm saying. Time to finish it. I am emotionally distraught. Okay, so I finished Powerless last night and it was a wild ride to say the least. I sobbed. I felt hurt, like my heart ached, and I did not want this book to end. So I finished the book around like 2 in the morning, and then there was this extra stuff at the end, like a bonus chapter and like a few pages for the next book. Let me tell you, I never read those because I either have the book or like I just don't want to start like anything in the next book if it's not out, because then I'm like waiting. I read it. Like I read the chapter from the second book that is not out yet, because that's how invested I am in this story. I could not put this book down. Like the last 100 pages put me through so much agony and pain, but I loved it. I loved every second of it. I highly recommend this book. I had a dream that I did something similar to what the main character did in here. Like, that's how much this book affected me. I didn't go to sleep until 3 because not only was I reading the extras in here, but I was looking up fan art. I followed the author on Instagram. I already followed her on TikTok, but I could not get enough. And I love this book so much. It's gonna be one of my favorites of the year for sure. So, yeah. I'm really sad it's over because I love this book a lot. So obviously 5 out of 5 stars. Definitely recommend. And I also immediately ordered Reckless, which is the second book, from Barnes & Noble. So I'm getting the exclusive edition from Barnes & Noble. I hope they do a reprinting of the first one because I did not grab one from Barnes & Noble when they did it, and that was my mistake. But I didn't know I'd love it this much. So I hope they do a reprinting so I can snag one of those. But I also have the original published version, like the indie published one, so that's at school actually. I left that there because I knew I had this one here. Don't ask me why, I already had 2 copies. But yeah, like I immediately pre-ordered the second one, and I don't normally do that. Like I wait a little bit, or when it's closer to the release date, then I'll pre-order, but I had to like secure a copy, so yep. That was my night. It was a great experience, but at the same time, I was so emotionally drained. Like, I don't know how I survived the night. So I'm going to say that this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm a little upset I didn't get my reactions to it, like the end of the book, but it was like late at night and I wasn't gonna like set up a whole camera thing, and my battery was charging anyway. But like I was sobbing, and I'd rather that not be on the internet anyway. So yeah, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!